So let's talk a little bit about this week. One thing that I noticed is that kind of quietly, Democrats had been basically boycotting Kavanaugh, like not meeting with him when he made his rounds around Capitol Hill, except for people in tough races like Heidi Heitkamp, Joe Manchin, Joe Donnelly. This week, all of a sudden, that sort of the dam burst a little bit. Yesterday, he met with Chuck Schumer, the minority leader. He met with Kamala Harris, who's on the Judiciary Committee and is a California Democrat, and he also met with Amy Klobuchar, who's also on the Judiciary Committee, and a Minnesota Democrat. Also, Klobuchar and Kamala Harris are usually they come up in discussions of 2020 presidential campaign contenders. So this was a bit. This felt like a turning point. Was that your? Am I off a little bit on there?
Well, I think what the Democrats are doing is trying every strategy they can to get in the way of Kavanaugh, stop Kavanaugh, delay Kavanaugh, find out everything they can about Kavanaugh, searching for these documents that might give them the golden nugget that lets somebody like Susan Collins or Lisa Murkowski, two Republicans, who they're targeting their votes as possible no votes. They're just trying everything they can, and this is part of it. The part of the holdout was they wanted to request through the Judiciary Committee as many documents as they could get about Kavanaugh's time in the White House. He worked as a White House counsel for a year, and then he worked as a staff secretary. And Chuck Grassley, the Judiciary Committee chairman, hadn't asked for the staff secretary documents. And there's tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, of those documents. And so they held out from meeting with Kavanaugh, saying we're going to hold out until we get these documents. Then it kind of became clear that wasn't going to work. So then they relented and then said, we're going to meet with him and press him on documents. So it's they get a couple headlines out of not meeting with him, then they get some headlines out of meeting with him. And that's just all part of trying to do whatever they can.